Hi friends, it's Mrs. Marielle. I'm back to read you guys another story with my friend Pete. So today we are going to read Pete the Cat's Train Trip. You can see it's going to be this third story in this book. So Pete the Cat's Train Trip. You guys ready? And pay attention because at the end I'm going to ask you 3 questions, okay? Maybe I'll move Pete out of the way while we read, okay? Pete the cat is going to visit his grandma. He gets to ride on a train. Ooh, that sounds fun. Pete's mom buys 3 tickets. She gives one to Pete and one to his brother, Bob. So there's Pete, there's Bob. Pete looks up at the big board. Our train is leaving at 10 o'clock, he says. Remember that, friends, 10 o'clock. A train speeds by. That's a cargo train, Bob tells Pete. Oh, and you can see, friends, that it's almost 10 o'clock. I hope you're practicing telling time at home. Pete's train has arrived. All aboard, calls the conductor. Pete's mom finds 3 seats. I can't wait to see Grandma, says Bob. I can't wait to explore the train, says Pete. The conductor comes to collect the tickets. Pete hands his over. I love trains, says Pete. I'll show you around, says the conductor. Ooh, I wonder what he's going to see, friends. Ooh. Pete follows the conductor from car to car as the floor rumbles under his feet. Wow, Pete says when they get to the caboose. We're going over a bridge. There's the caboose, friends. That's the very back of the train. Kind of like all of you guys like to sit in the back of the bus. He's in the back of the train. Pete sees his mom and Bob. They're at the snack bar. I got this for you, says Bob. Ooh, what did he get for him, friends? A nice red apple. Pete follows the conductor. He goes to the front of the train. Come in, says the engineer. Wow, Pete says. The engineer shows him the engine. The engineer shows Pete the train's brakes. There is a tunnel up ahead. Do you guys see the tunnel? And here's the brakes. It says stop. Do you guys remember the sign for stop? Go stop. Ooh, looks like they're in the tunnel. As they go through the tunnel, Pete gets to honk the horn. Toot, toot. Everything is light again. Thanks for showing me around, Pete says. On his way back to his seat, Pete stops and makes new friends. They live in different towns. They are getting off at different stops. Ooh, what kind of friends does he make? Let's see, there's some cows. What's this? Chicken and her chick. Pete plays games. A little kid wears his hat. Pete sings a song. Ooh, all the different things he's doing on the train. What a groovy ride. Do you think he's having fun on the train? We get off at the next stop, says Pete's mom. Toot, toot. Pete looks out the window and sees... What do you think he's going to see? Let's find out. Grandma! Pete is the first one off the train. Pete's grandma gives him a big hug. It feels good. You guys give yourself a big hug. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pete loves riding the train, but he loves his grandma even more. The end. Great job following along, friends. I have 3 questions for you about our story. And I drew pictures to go with them this time, so it's a little easier. All right. In our story, what did Pete get to ride? Did he ride in a car or a train? Let's think. A train, you're right. He took a train ride. Okay, ready for the next one? This is a really tricky question. Okay. What time did Pete's train arrive? Did it show up at 10 o'clock? Remember the little hand points to 10. Or did it arrive at 6 o'clock? Let's think. 10 o'clock. Right. The train came at 10 o'clock. Okay, and our last question. Who was Pete going to visit in our story? Was he going to visit his grandma or his friend the dog? What do you think? Should we ask Pete? Say, Pete, who are you visiting in the story? Grandma! He was visiting Grandma. Good job answering the questions, friends. I hope the pictures help make it a little easier this time, and I will try to do that more from now on. All right, it was great getting to spend some time with you, and I will be back later with another story. Bye, friends.